There we go. Well, folks, I told you I'd return with some deck profiles. And we're starting off with one of my more recent ones. Let's get into it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jakari from Twisted Nightmare Gaming, and I'm back at you with another deck profile. And you see an Albion, you see an Albion. This could be one of probably about 4 different technical branded builds, but this isn't really a branded deck. This is an updated version of Bystial Control, which you do play some of the Albaz and branded stuff in it, hence why you see the Albion sitting in the fusions in the extra deck, and you see the Albion, the Shrouded Dragon, sitting at the top of the deck. I'm going to stop rambling. We're going to get started. So, we're going to go 1 Albion, 2 Assault Synchron, which I think I might have been playing 3 the last time, but since that point, I think one of them little bastards sprouted legs and went somewhere else. But, oh well, but I think I really only needed 2. We went Black Dragon Callop Serpent, Black Metal Dragon, Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, up from 1 to 2 Fallen of Albaz, 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, 3 Safrits, White Dragon Wyvern Burster, and then before we get to the bestial part of this, I'll pull this up real quick. I have it. The biggest difference from this is in compliance with the ban list that just came out. So you'll see the major difference, which would really be the Bystial Magnemut and the Chaos Bases getting chopped down from 2 to 1. And truth be told, I really only ever went through 1 Magnemut anyways, because I kept recycling it. So we'll see how that goes later. 1 Baldrake, 3 Druid Worms, 1 Magnemut. Oh, you are too high up. Down here you go. 2 Serenir. I'm going to keep the 2 Bystial Luber. As you've noticed, you don't see Albaz the Ashen in here. I took 1 out to put the other Albaz in. 3 Lubellion. And then, before we get to hand traps, that is it for the Bystials. So, the biggest difference is 1 Magnemut and now 3 Druid Worms. And then 2 Serenirs, because I added a second. Truth be told, I could add a second Baldrake. I actually happen to like Baldrake fundamentally. For hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 2 Ochre. And then the literal hand trap, 3 Emperor. If anything is cuttable or switchable out of here, it would probably be either the Bells or the Ogres. You can put Drolls if you want. you could realistically put any substitute any hand trap in here for any other hand trap. You could go Veiler, you can go Mourner, which in all truth, if I switched anything out, I'd probably switch the Ogres for Mourners or the Bells for Mourners. One Regained, one Chaos Base, one Ravine. Testing out the two dualities. And for the traps, one Branded Beast, double Retribution. I found myself getting to a point where I was activating Shrouded Dragon's dump effect more often than not really having. I was running out of names, so I'm testing it with the two Retributions in it. So one Etude, and then you already seen them, the 3 Imperms. That's it for the main deck. Anybody who knows me, I genuinely do like this deck. Though it has that, it plays, it's a mid-range combo deck, but it's also a control deck. So, as you've seen them before, the one Lenatus, one Sanctifier, and I'll be honest with you, Sanctifier was, and will always be a duality target, because as you've seen, I run no spellcasters in this deck. Hence why I said if I switched out any hand traps, I could actually play. I could play Veiler in here, which would actually make Sanctifier alive. Yep. And then one Mirror Jade. And for the Link Monsters, access code Soldier Chaos, simply because it's funny to drop him on the field. For no other reason is he in there, for the sheer shock factor of somebody actually playing this card still. The one Romulus, 2 Heretic, Erratic Seals, Heavenly Spears. Sorry, play Gravekeepers. I said Heretic, my fault. 1 IP, and then 1 Striker Dragon. And then for the Synchros, Baron, Savage, 2 Dispater, and Chaos Angel. Anybody who's thinking I spent money on this deck didn't. I pulled the vast majority of these in other videos. If you don't believe me, with the exception of maybe Alba Lenatus, everything on this table and everything in this deck I've pulled. Well, except for the Shrouded Dragon, because that super is an OTS, and I don't get to play a lot of tournaments, so I actually did buy that one. But the Assault Synchrons, the black and the white, the black Metal Dragon is another OTS. The Dupo, the Albazes from Rise of the Duelist. Yeah, I pulled or I traded for pretty much every one of these. So the Bystials the secret Bystials are all in the Megatons, except for the regular the OG Bystial Rebellions, which I've had because I've pulled them on camera. The Ashes is from last year's Megatons. The Bells are from last year's Megatons. The Ogres are from last year's Megatons. I pulled everything. Well, pretty much everything here. There's been people in videos. So when, yes, I spent money to pull them. So yes, it did create content for the channel. True. I am not ashamed to say that. I spend a lot of money on this channel. Sometimes a little bit too much. I may actually have a problem when it comes to buying packs. But I genuinely love this game. For the most part, I love the community. I genuinely appreciate everybody who comes to the channel to watch the videos. Again, we just crossed 5 years. And literally, had I not realized it ahead of time, well, I realized it like the day before the anniversary. The anniversary for the channel has positive and negative to the day. One's very recent because Terry Funk passed away on the 23rd of August. 2020, my brother was killed. And 2016, Lunar Star 10-3's grandfather passed away. So it shares with something that ties to both of us. And then the 24th, Bray Wyatt passed away. Wyndham retired. I haven't spoken on it on any videos. I sat and recorded multiple videos me talking about it, but I couldn't just think of the words. But folks, I know I kind of went off the cuff with the back end of this. It kind of is what it is. It's just where my mind is at. It's been a really rough last 2 or 3 months for me personally. I'm not gonna go into what's happened besides, memories and recent passings of wrestlers. So, as always, appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for always being here. Thank y'all for watching the added content that I have been putting up with the WWE 2K23. Because like I said a while back, I did want to start adding video game content onto the channel. I enjoy actually uploading that. I'd probably say about 75 to 85% of the matches that you guys see, I'm probably playing it. If they deal with a character I created, I'm probably playing in it. It's very rare that I don't play in those matches. But there have been matches that I just let the CPU play and see what happens. There's more of that coming up too. That's going to be a permanent fixture because, folks, as much as I love doing just Yu-Gi-Oh!, burnout and time, and it takes me about as long to edit these videos as it does for me to edit the 2K gameplay footage. And when Tekken 8 comes out next year, that's going to get added to the channel because y'all know I love Tekken. That's probably the main fighting game you've seen me put on the channel in the last 3 years. I've had Street Fighter stuff on there prior to the channel actually being a channel. But Tekken, especially during COVID, the very beginning of COVID, that road to Tekken God Prime with King was something I thoroughly enjoyed. And Tekken God Omega. But, as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about my deck. Hit that bell for future notifications. It's been your boy Chikari from Twisted Nightmare Gaming and LNN, the Lunar Nightmare Network. Go check out that channel. That's primarily Lunar Star 10.3's channel. When she has free time, she'll start uploading some more reviews. But we do head-to-heads on there too, just like we do on here. In fact, normally when there's one on one channel, there's another one that's accompanying it on the other channel. There's very few exceptions to that. I think the only one was Soul Burning Volcano. I made the conscious decision just to put it on her channel. So, but that's it for this one, folks. I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is Jakari signing off.